Good deal. Now we're on the same page.
Yes. Well, we have $7,090 at our event for the meeting.
That's what I heard.
It was so packed.
That is
It was hard to get through. I mean, I almost broke my webs getting flustered, but a good problem. Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is great. Yes. Oh. There you go. All right, now we're in. You bet. What do you want to add there? Yeah, we want to do that. Start with all business on to add to the agenda. So,
once you do that, just so it's possible. The insurance.
Okay, gotcha.
street department, we're doing street department.
Sure.
And he's up here. Actually, we can actually add it in the request for sign, because he's already requesting to sign.
Sure.
Good morning, it is 9:30 a.m. Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. I'm Mayor Chris Martin calling to order the regular session of the Logansport Board of Public Works and Safety. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Here.
Here. Here. All right, we'll start with the approval of minutes for the May 12th, 2021 meeting.
Before we vote, or during the vote, just look down under media, and I don't think Karen and Christy are sisters. Just saying. Did you guys get adopted over the weekend or? I would have. I just didn't. I just caught it today.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I didn't even check it. That's Christy Heilman. Karen Stearns.
Yes, with an A.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for the May 12th, 2021 meeting with the changes presented.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Right, on to the approval of claims for $785,885.97. This includes claims of $61,909.87, payroll of $228,983.10, ordinance 2017-32, $139,264, resolution 2019-107, $105,000, ordinance 2021-07, $148,000, trash claim of $100,729, and tip downtown claim of $2,000. I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All right, any public comment? Anyone in the audience who would like to make a comment, please come forward to the mic. State your name and address for us. Seeing none, on to old business. I'd like to make a motion to add to the agenda the new contract for the coal fountain.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Jay Paulson.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. This is
a revision to the contract. Jan, can you come up here for us, please? This is a revision to the coal fountain contract. We're working against time here, and so we're not able to get it on the actual agenda. Good morning.
When they came back to start working on it and figuring out what parts they needed, they were, one of the things that they discovered that it was not rated for underwater use, the electricity. And so the electricity has to be rewired and fixed. It does need a new pump, and the pump that we're looking at will automatically turn off when the water level gets low enough, so it doesn't burn up. When the water goes too far down, some pumps just burn up, and then you got to replace them, but this one won't. So, and then additional work on the holes in the tower itself. He didn't realize that there were additional pieces that had to be added to that. So that's the reason for the additional amounts. The final amount was $78.70. It was $43.80, I believe. So.
I guess my only question is, obviously there's not that many people that deal in this kind of work, correct? Okay. And what's to say when it gets in there, he's gonna find something else? I mean, my history with this fountain is...
There's always something more there.
Yeah. And the thing is, just to be honest, I don't know that it was ever properly put together from the get-go, just from looking back as to what happened. So even if we invest this money, which obviously I will totally vote for doing that, I don't want the next time, 6 months from now, well, now we're up to 10,000 or now we're up to 12,000. And I just want to make sure that, once it gets repaired, I know you know this, it's going to have to be maintained. It's going to have to be looked at and assessed however many months, because if you don't catch it and let it go the years that it's gone now, this investment will go down the drain, if you know what I'm saying. So my concern again has been from day one. We get these wonderful contributions, but we have to be able to manage and maintain them. I know you talked about perhaps that donors would give additional monies to do that. My deal is we need to have some kind of, a gift policy here, because if we're going to take things and then not manage and maintain them, we're really not doing the donor any good. I mean, we have many things in many parks, but you just don't build it, they will come, and then that's it. So,
and part of that policy needs to be information about how it needs to be maintained, and that, so they understand what goes into keeping it up.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, we, the city, should not accept a gift. If this is going to be a gift, and I'm just making this up, let's say it cost $100,000 initially. I have no idea. Here's the gift. Oh, yay, we take the gift. We have to have a policy so that whoever's going to accept the gift on behalf of the city of Logansport understands exactly what is involved in the acceptance of this gift, because having a statue downtown probably isn't going to take a lot of maintenance. Maybe we'll have to wash off some bird doo-doo from time to time. I'm just saying. But I don't think that we should be, not cognizant to what can happen with the acceptance of these gifts. That's all. It's just due diligence on our part. I love the fountain. I want the fountain to get, resolved. So many people talk about the fountain, and it's a beautiful, beautiful area of our community. I have no problem with this, except I guess I'm not convinced that when he gets in there again, he's not going to go, oh, now there's this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he took it apart when he was there this last time when he put this together, so I feel a little more confident. I knew there was going to be some additional when he went through, because he didn't get into it that deeply. He didn't,
But we did think it was going to be finished, though, by May 1st.
Yeah.
We had hoped that it would.
What was the deal with that?
I don't know. Other jobs that he was working on, I assume. So.
Okay. So when is the date on this?
I did not put a date on here, but the fact that we put it off for the 3 weeks that we have from when he was ready to get started. He was ready to get started last week, so I don't know how it's going to fit into his schedule now. So But I can get it signed and go, and he'll do his best to get it taken care of.
So what if it takes another 3 weeks? What are we looking at? I mean, is it gonna be more damage to it and cost more money?
There should be any more damage to it, no.
Okay.
I mean, from what it is right now.
Yeah,
There
'cause-
should be any damage to it.
well, my concern is just the fact that it was supposed to be done by May 1st, and now here we are 18 days later. You know what I mean? That's my concern, so. And it's not you, I mean, it's this company, but. Okay.
One thing you gotta remember, it was good that it wasn't running back here at the end of April. We had snow, we had freezing temperatures, so it was good that it wasn't running
Sure.
at that point. So in that regard, that was fortuitous.
Sure. Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the revision to the Woodworks landscape contract for the coal fountain.
I'll second.
Any further discussion?
Yes. I would like in the next week or 2 weeks to actually have a date of completion brought to us. I mean, we just need to stay on top of this.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think we asked for updates for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Perhaps a not to exceed amount would help to keep it going if there's a little bit more.
Oh, you mean with monies?
Yeah, I mean.
Because you aren't anticipating there could be
No,
money.
I'm just saying, if there is something, if you say not to exceed, $9,000 or something, with $9,000 or $10,000, then we can keep going. I would think we could write that on to the.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with the 7870, and then, because this is the second time.
Yep.
And then after that, if there's anything else, I say council, go to council and start asking them.
Because this gentleman obviously knows he's one of a kind.
Exactly.
I'm not saying he's taking advantage of us, I'm not saying that at all, I'm just saying, where else are we going to go?
Mhm.
Well,
Right.
yeah. If you keep raising the price on us, we'll have to look.
For sure. For sure. Yep.
But
Okay.
we're sticking with this one.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Call for question?
Chris Martin,
Yes.
David Longstall,
Yes.
Lisa Terry.
Yes,
Thank you,
Thank
Jan.
you.
Yeah.
Electrical license.
I've got it.
Yeah. Electrical license for Randy Michael and Rick Hopper. All the information has been presented and correct, so I will make a motion to approve the electric licenses for Randy Michael and Rick Hopper.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question?
David Longstall,
Yes.
Lisa Terry,
Yes,
Chris Martin.
Yes. All right, noise permit request for Burton's Bungalow Bar and Grill. Is there anyone here to represent? Would you like to come forward to the mic for us, please? Good morning.
Good morning.
Jennifer Burton, I take it? Okay. And you are, sir?
Jeff.
Jeff Burton, all right. So it says, requesting permission to have an outside band on May 22nd, 2021, from the hours of 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Have gotten permission from the Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms to block off the parking lot for this event.
Yes.
Pretty basic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever done an outside band before?
No.
No? Oh, this will be the first time, I thought.
Yes.
Great. You guys excited?
Very.
Yeah, good deal, good deal. Yeah, I don't see an issue with it. I mean, it's gonna end at 10 p.m. I mean, it's not really.
Actually, the band's from 5 to 9.
Music from 5 to 9.
But I just kind of wanted to give us a little time for the, clean up. and
with
all
the
that.
band being outside, will we have enough parking for everybody to come and all
Yeah,
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. All
Yeah.
right.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're welcome to come.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Who's the band?
Sinister Minister, they play all 80s rock, and they're really good.
Okay.
We had an inside joke.
Some of the guys are local and the rest are like from Peru and all that.
Mhm.
Nice.
Very good band.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. I'll make a motion to approve the noise permit request for Burton's Bungalow Bar and Grill for May 22nd, 2021, from the hours of 5 to 9 p.m.
A second.
Any further discussion? Anything you guys would like to
Do
add?
I need any paperwork or anything to have on hand in case
No, not really. The media will report it, I'm sure, and Chief
Okay.
Dyke is in the audience, and
Okay.
the officers will be aware.
Thank you so
Okay?
much.
Thank you. Call for question?
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Jacob Collinsall.
Yes. Thank you. Have a
Thank you.
great day.
Good luck.
Street Department, Tony. Busy man.
Morning, Tony.
All right. Dumpster requests for 1923 North Street, on the street in front of the house.
Right. There's nowhere on the property they can put it. And I might add, that's one of my favorite diagrams ever.
It's great. It's great. It's good stuff. Trees are there and.
You can do it art lessons maybe at the art association.
There we go.
And this, reason for the dumpster is for trash. All right. I'll make a motion to approve the dumpster request for 1923 North Street.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jacob Collinsall,
Yes.
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. All right, request for sign, 20-mile-an-hour sign, 2 on Walton Avenue, 1 in each direction.
Yeah, this, resident called, she wanted speed bumps, not around, but speed bumps on city streets.
Okay.
I convinced her that we could do 20-mile-an-hour signs and try to slow traffic in that area, right up there by Pinecrest Apartments and I-20 Apartments, so it's all good traffic.
Okay.
You know, you come up Walnut Hill, it's kind of a blind spot too, so it's not a big deal.
Sure.
It's a safety issue.
Sure. I'll make a motion to approve the request for a 20-mile-an-hour sign, 2 on Walton Avenue.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jacob Collinsall,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
All right, and I will make a motion to add to the agenda a one-way sign and a do not block alley sign for safety reasons. I'll make a motion to add this to the agenda.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Jacob Collinsall.
Yes.
All right. And these are for Tony, one-way sign. This is on East Linden.
Yeah, this is where the new ice cream shop pulled out, people going in their parking lot and they're leaving their turning left, you want to blend in the wrong way. Across the street, but a one-way sign, make sure they understand they have to go right. And also, I think customer traffic's blocking the alley there, occasionally parking there, so we'll put up those signs.
Okay, fantastic. It's always nice, to have to add these kinds of things because of a business succeeding, it's great.
Right. And they have had a lot of cars there, so
Yep.
these are safety issues, and obviously we need to do this, and I wish them well.
Yes, yeah. He says business is doing great. The community has welcomed him with open arms, and so good thing for Welding and Ollie's Ice Cream. All right, I'll make a motion to approve the one-way sign and the do not block alley sign on East Linden.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Jacob Collinsall.
Yes. All right. City street closure, Cass County Veterans Council Memorial Day Parade, May 31st, 2021, from 9:45 a.m. until 12 p.m.
And I have no issues with that.
The 31st, is that? Oh, okay, that's Monday. That's Memorial Day. Okay. Fantastic. Looks like both chiefs have signed off on this. So, as well as Tony. Alright. Tony, don't they do this every year?
Yeah. Only difference this year, and Ray Dean did a really good job, is normally we do route traffic down High Street 3rd, and we can't really do that right now, so Ray's down the alternate route. An hour long parade maybe, it's not a major inconvenience. Ray came up with an alternate route that is acceptable, it'll be all right.
Nice. Very good. I'll make a motion to approve the Memorial Day Parade City Street closure request.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
City Council.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Tony. That's a good drawing on that one, too. All right, Parks and Rec. Jan, monthly reports, park and golf mileage report for April of 2021.
I think I have that. I don't have the manager report myself. I'm sure it reflects our busyness. We've been doing a lot of work. I don't know if you want to accept that separately or.
That's fine. Yeah. It's new.
The one thing that we've been working a lot on is Riverside Park. We're trying to get the bid documents ready for November, the June park board meeting on the 9th. So we've been doing a lot of discussion with LMU on sewers and electric lines and stuff for the project. LMU's been phenomenal. They've taken all the lights off of the poles, and they're going to remove the poles and change electricity for us that are going to have to be changed and things like that. So they've just done a super job. I'm meeting monthly with the National Fitness Campaign, who's doing the fitness court. That's where that's coming from. So meeting next week with the Memorial Hospital to finalize the logos and graphics and stuff that are going to go on that wall. Of course, last week, or it's been 2 weeks now, maybe 3, the clubhouse outing was, for at Dayton was phenomenal. 5 corporate sponsors, 4 lunch sponsors, 17 home sponsors, and there you see our total net profit. That's supposed to go towards whatever that next step is for the clubhouse. So I also met with the school superintendent to talk about Fairview Playground, and so we are working on putting together a survey for the kids at Fairview to see what they like and don't like. So, and then from that we'll start working on getting designs and finding out how much it's going to cost at Fairview. So, but I think the school corporation is willing to help us with that. So some way, shape, or form. Dean has had a phenomenal month here in April, and certainly May as well. Today is their chamber golf outing. Today, are you guys golfing today?
We're not golfing, but we're a sponsor.
You're
We're
a
a sponsor,
yeah. And so we also met with LMU superintendent to talk about cleaning up after Melbourne stormwater projects and kind of who's going to be in charge of what that little Turtle waterway. There's still some things to be determined yet, but so. And the other big thing that's going on is we're working on rehabbing the old carousel pavilion down at Riverside Park. We're doing a lot of power washing on the paintings and things like that. So that was really, it's been a lot of work, and we hope to start painting after this weekend's rentals. We have one rental in there this weekend. So the daddy-daughter dance at the Armory was wonderful, and we had 161 tickets were sold. Not all the dads and daughters showed up, but your son Mark and Juliet were awesome. They were so funny to watch. They were playing with balloons and stuff and dancing. We had such great turnout, and just seeing any of the pictures, they really show how much the dads and daughters love being together. So it was really awesome. We are working on 4th of July. It is going to be at Riverside. We got our band secure, our singer, the national anthem is secure. We had a meeting with the police department and the special officers in terms of traffic control, and so we're working on that too. The big event coming up weekend of Memorial Weekend is we're organizing the Freedom Bike Ride. We did that July 4th last year because we needed something, and we wanted to try and do it again, but we just kind of moved it up to this weekend. So And also I want you to know that I did meet with the carousel board last week, so hopefully they're a little more happy to take that. So,
I'm just curious as to what they're unhappy about.
no parking.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
We did put speed bumps in, which ton?
We're gonna have to do something about those. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
They're not big enough. So, people just drive right over them.
Oh.
They're pretty crowded too. So we had to do something about more to help us.
All right. I'll make a motion to approve the monthly reports for Park and Rec and Golf.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Mr. Terry?
yes,
Mr. Colville?
Yes.
Mr. Martin?
Yes. Request for surplus property.
Yeah, we have some from the golf course and in the park itself. Two lists.
There it is, yeah. 1994 8-ton dump, 22-foot Namato trailer, debris blower, bush hog, push tiller, debris blower, a printer, two cash registers, and a copy machine from the parks. From the golf course, 94 Toro Workman, 1979 skid loader, 1987 Groundsmaster, a walk greens mower, John Deere top dresser, John Deere fairway mower, 2 of those, Toro Groundmaster, Lastic rough mower, Esgo 3-wheel golf cart, 1989, 1984 GMC dump truck, Rogers sweeper, Elastic rough mower, club card carry-all, and Olith blower. If I mispronounce those, that is not my fault.
It's easy go.
Easy go.
because you use those every day.
Right, exactly. I'll make a motion to approve the request for surplus property from the parks and golf course.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Mr. Martin?
Yes.
Mr. Colville?
Yes.
Mr. Terry?
Yes,
Thank you, Jan.
thank you.
All right, code enforcement weekly report. Jamie is not here, and so she's on a field trip. All right, violations issued. 5 trash violations were issued. 5 of them were cleared. 2 vehicles were red tagged. Again with weeds and mowing. First notices sent 20. First cleared 24. First mowed by the city is 1. So we had 1 mowed by the city. There's 1 notice to appear that has been issued and no property cleanup requests for this week. I'll make a motion to approve the code enforcement weekly report.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Mr. Colville?
Yes.
Mr. Terry?
Yes,
Yes. All right, board member comments. Lisa?
well, we raised I'm getting my zeros mixed up. $7,090 for the Humane Society fundraiser Saturday night at the Black Dog. It was very well attended and everyone had a great time. So just want to thank Scott Johnson at the Black Dog and everyone who attended it and supported it. Media was great, just getting the word out. That's the first fundraiser that the board has held in over 15 years. And we do the roadblock this weekend. And it's only going to be 85 degrees.
Only.
I know, it's all good though. Anyway, but I'm also wanting to remind people that we are going to be holding the last Wednesday of the month, I believe it's the 26th at 5 p.m. here, the meeting where we first assess what kind of issues we have with animal control / animal ordinances and education with the public. So we're just going to break into some subcommittees that night, and that way I think we can better attack all of these things. So I'm looking forward to that.
Sure. Okay. Jacob?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nada?
I would just like to remind council and the clerk treasurer and this board as well, You know, you look at this surplus property and the equipment, and this is what I've been trying to tell people since I took office. 1979 to 1994 things that were put in surplus. So, one of two things. One, that means these departments are taking really good care of this equipment. And two, we're out of date. We are so out of date, and we have got to get things under control. Because when these departments don't have what they need to do their job, then you cannot expect them to do their job the best that they can do it.
I totally agree.
You know, so you know, it's time for us as a council, as a city, to really step up and show these departments that we are here for you. We want you to succeed, and we're going to do everything we can to help you succeed. So I just wanted to point that out.
So just a couple bake sales and a car wash will probably get you.
That's it. There you go. That's it. That's how we do
It's
it.
that good old tax base.
Yes, exactly. All right. Miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns. All right. Seeing none, we'll make a motion to adjourn at 9:59 a.m.
I'll second.
All right. Call for question.
Chris Martin?
Yes.
Rick Colson?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.